We have an office prankster and I feel like I'm losing my sanity. It's always little things, but it's getting to the point where I cannot leave my computer unlocked. Or the language will change to something I cannot read, like Russian or Sanskrit, so I can't search. How to undo it? They've messed around with my chair so much that they broke one already, and I'm a fat woman, so we're walking a fine line to begin with. They touch my personal speaker. Turn the volume on full. Connect to the Bluetooth and play "I Feel Good" by James Brown at full volume. Someone already has cracked the cone, so if you turn it all the way up, it just gets worse. I'm trying to make it last. My phone is always forwarded to God knows where, and the handle is always unplugged. The only person who find this funny is the prankster. I got in the office this morning and my speaker was touched. Volume all the way down. And my chair was wrong. Again. I lost it. Y'all. I started crying. I felt like I was back in 6th and 7th grade and being called Wendy the Whale, while everyone pointed and laughed at what I was wearing. It was just me in the office alone, but I felt so awful. I just wanted to hide. I don't want to cause any ruckus as I've only been here for 6 months. I just want to be left alone to do my job. It doesn't make me feel part of the team. It makes me feel picked on for a reaction so someone can laugh at me. I just needed to vent somewhere. Thanks for listening. That sounds more akin to harassment and bullying rather than a case of an annoying prankster. Do they do this to others in the office, or is it exclusively you? If so, you definitely need to raise a grievance, as they are outright harassing you. It's not pranks. It's outright harassment. Make a list of these incidents, all of them, and go to our no warning but state that this has been going on. Yeah, this is definitely a matter for your manager and or HR. Not something to keep tolerating for even one more day. It's interfering with your ability to do your job. You have to tell your boss and HR. If HR exists. Take photos of you screen in Sanskrit, etc. This person is creating a hostile work environment. If HR won't do anything about it, a labor attorney might. Do you know who is doing it? And are you the only target? Either way, your supervisor or HR need to know via formal written complaint. Not just that it's happened, but that you have been concerned that your tenure would have undercut how serious it is. Your personal property should be replaced either by the individual or your employer. And if it turns out this person has a history of reports of this behavior and nothing has been done, consider filing a report with the doll in your state. Just make sure you're not outing yourself missing an office security policy when you leave your computer unlocked. They're still being a-holes. But don't get yourself in trouble if your company is strict about unattended systems. If it's a Windows PC, pressing the Windows key plus L will lock your computer instantly for when you walk away. Sorry this is happening, but hopefully this is helpful. Send copies of all your documentation to yourself. Report a hostile work environment to HR and the company attorneys. This is no longer a prank. This is abuse. The perpetrators will claim you're overly sensitive, but they are actually bullies, and like all bullies, they are not remorseful and will only change behavior if forced. Try to get employment elsewhere. Report this to HR. This is harassment, and you don't deserve to be treated this way. But remember, HR works for the company, so they are always going to protect the company, however that may be. Make sure to keep your own documentation just in case you need to seek out an attorney. This is so not okay. Report it immediately. I've only had to do this once, but it stopped it. Write down every time something happens. Keep a log just in case. The next time something happens, Either send an email to your manager, HR, and CC your personal email for records. You want to do it this way because it creates a paper trail. In your email, detail each and every incident with dates. Make sure you mention how this is impacting your ability to work and your mental, emotional health. Firmly state that the pranks need to end as the workplace is becoming a hostile work environment. Stand your ground if HR or manager try to brush it off. Make them understand that this cannot continue, and if they won't take action to fix this hostile work environment, then you will be contacting a labor lawyer. No one seems to have latched on to the destruction of property, both personal and employers. The harassment is one thing and can be argued, rationalized. Not that it is right to do so, but the property destruction is black and white. My dear lady, this is horrendous and illegal. Gang stalking is a thing in some workplaces. No memos about meetings. Missing mail. Confusion about schedules. Gaslighting. You try to push people out by sabotage. This list can go on. Do not use work computer for any personal endeavors. Not even your own personal email. Do not take any personal calls at your desk or at building. Put all your social media on private, or dial them down. Any personal info, scrub. Please get yourself a first-class lawyer that specializes in workplace harassment. Document everything you can. Dates, events, comments people make. Find out discreetly what work HR policies are, until this is sorted. Trust no one. Heck, I would find a new parking spot. Please be careful. Folks like this react very badly when exposed. Chances are they have done this before to others. This is a stupid power play, or they are just immature. Stupid, merry pranksters. You will find out eventually. Hidden nanny cam in a desk plant would be good, if not in violation of WK Place rules, at least. You'll know who is who. Stay strong and get some counseling for support, and please lawyer up and take their asses to court, if it comes to that. https www.eoc.gov/harassment hash. Text equals harassment %20 becomes %20 unlawful %20 where %201 intimidating %2c %20 hostile %2c %20 or %20 abusive. https hbr.org/2022/11/how bullying manifests at work and how to stop it. This is harassment, and they suck for doing this to you. There is nothing light-hearted about this. Is there any cameras in the office? Could anyone find out for you who this prankster is? Go to immediate supervisor and HR. Tell them what is going on. Document everything. Remind them if you get injured by chair pranks, you will be contacting a lawyer for damages. Someone has had to see something. I'd report to HR. This is more than just pranks at this point. Our company, as part of security training, encouraged people to download a picture of Hasselhoff on unlocked computers as proof of vulnerability. The rest is pure harassment. All of those things are harassment. But which side management chooses to take is always 100% based on a popularity contest with no regards to right and wrong. Talk to management. If they don't get a rat's ass, go to HR. I would put a tiny camera and catch the person doing it more than once. Personally, I would go the revenge route until I was satisfied, but you could use the evidence to sue the person and company and get the person fired.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Heracast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.